what's your most fun and most cringe commercial?
My most fun and my most cringe are the same one. So that was a commercial.
Okay, give us the most fun and cringe, and let's say the most paid commercial.
I did one for Hyundai.
That's fun, cringe, or a lot of money? Which one is this?
Fun, but
Okay.
but also it just goes to show like there's no proportion between hard work and success. So I was playing the best man at a wedding. And I think it was Errol Morris was directing it. It was some big director was directing it. And I showed up, and I'd done enough commercials at this point to know that, like, don't even bother trying to come camera ready. You're sitting around for hours and hours and hours before it's your turn. So I didn't shave. My hair's a freaking disaster. And I was just like, I'm gonna sit in my trailer for 5 hours before they call me anyway. And I show up, and the director goes, "Oh my God, Scott, you look perfect." And I'm like, "I gotta shave." He goes, "No, you're the best man. You're supposed to look hungover and fucked up. No makeup, come to set right now." Okay, he goes, "Put that tuxedo on." I put the tuxedo on, he goes, "Untie the tie." And I'm just like all disheveled. And I came on, and from arrival to leaving, I was there for like 30 minutes. And that thing played on everything. World Series, like 5 times on every episode of Friends, the Super Bowl. I probably made $100,000 from there, and I was there for half an hour without one line, and all I'm doing in the commercial is have my arm around the room going, "Yeah, bro." The funniest, most ridiculous one was this one I did for Sprite, the soda. Mm-hmm. I had thrown my back out the night before, and I'm like, there's no way I'm not going to a national network SAG commercial, and I couldn't even move. Like, I was like practically crawling on my hands and knees to go to the bathroom. So I took a bunch of Vicodin to go to set, and I'm like, just like limping. And I'm like, I hope they don't have to have me do a lot of moving. And I show up, and the directors, it was a directing team, Canadian guys, and they're like, "Scott, this guy, I'm just warning you, is gonna be a rough day for you." And I go, oh no, what do we have to do? And he says, or you're gonna be like naked and wrapped in saran wrap all day, and you're gonna be on an operating table all day, and we're not gonna be able to unwrap you at lunch, so you're basically gonna have to be fed with straws and spoons by PAs. So I was just like, my back hurts so much, I'm like, I have to lay on an operating table all day? This is amazing. So I just sat there, and I just put some more painkillers in the plastic wrap, and every so often. And you couldn't see my eyes. I had a lemon over one eye and a lime over the other one, so you can't tell I'm totally loaded on painkillers. So they'd be like, "Scott, you ready?" And I'd be like, yeah, I'm awake. Okay, yeah, let's go again. And that one paid really well too. And that one made Adweek or Advertising Age's top 10 creepiest commercials of all time.
What was creepy about it?
Well, number one, I'm lying on an operating table wrapped in plastic, and then they had a Chinese water torture device dripping Sprite on my forehead. And then they had this sexy Asian tennis player that was moving around in stop motion. Then they had 2 sumo wrestlers, one painted yellow, one painted green, like a lemon and a lime, running into each other in slow motion and smashing all their fat together. And then they were singing flesh-eating plants. It was like a really high budget spot that made no sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
Because they were torturing you with Sprite?
Yeah, it like didn't make any sense.
They should be saving you with Sprite, not torturing you with it.
Yeah, but I was just like, yeah, it's all good. Like it's the easiest gig in the world.